enti enkasa ntie asa tie dabi tobo saa na ya woye wia na wokọ eye tobo me pacho mame mmoa ye ho ma ye nyina ye mmoa ye ho radio eye radio ebia wo kanu ano obi asifom wo se yen ye ka ho na wanya kwan ankyire mu amana ntie adekọ ye ka ho no de ode kọ no ode kọ empanifo nso ba bia ya se wa koduru wusan oti wo koduru wa nye ye enti de opese wo ka bia no wie ni preko efise radio so na wo sa na mpese me dwo wa no si nye se me twa wa no nti yenko anim
yeta ka se mu nya mo kan se wa cheche mu fi coffee I check the whole world Ghana for including before what church will say good board or more kaye and so still in Kobo say chin na good board uni I am tese omon kasa omsisa station omsisa station pa obi nse oba Ghana ha and do dia that station MP4 dia and station say good board or more ka biaye amon ka say not to 2017 almost 3.2 4 billion 2023 21 billion then for mutie and yet finish your dollars and so go forward almost bana yaboka me pato 1.7 billion dollars and 4 billion and 21 billion dollars yen also me siga for sanko mu show mu ye 2016 and na mama oye tuma o sisi dan oye tuma enko na do so I compare to akọ Burkina as well correct yes baba no eye
no bi so mbre bi na kedi ya begina asa no a wi ase yen se dan kanjiro ba ne yen be kire se ofre from pacho di ni ba bi afrefi na yen ntientie mu ai
ya fra be ya hotela me ka se fra bo so kan zongo
ya yentie
yo I'm say, young papa, after your market. Ye done say. Namre tell me this I say. Abraham paniku for by ya. O ye, when for the Mamma call Supreme Court, no Ghana Hana. Nana those who be the choir no ha. Where the young canopy. What the uncle was. Nemo 2028. Edra, none of the chrome for a match and saying, Yanuntino almost man. And there. You come for a bed decided. Never have a force. I may say, maybe fool and about down one, I can say. Then if one about down, can have a phone to take transport also. Almost and your fool and one normally a charge. Now spare pass and then one. Then about the same, and then don't see fool across Runchi or more to transport to. That was force, yeah, that was Manuel.
Ofre from pacho di ni ba bi afrefi mesro bebre o radio no anu odin pa say betimi no akasa nti enema mienu ebe ya dum radio ni maye na yentimi ni nkomo fa o phone no mu ana say ma radio ni si so na twe ho wo ba bi a radio ni wona yen kasa mesro bebre odi ni ba bi afrefi
me ha ni se e se mi kike se free transoma
okay ya da simpacho yenti
na yeah the pattern say we say no omo ye kwan no adentina omo ntimi enhye mra bia ama omo ye kwan no say o ye kwan no say endru 10 years and say 15 years or say chutu tisi ya no kwan a omo start say omo ye nyina na ay say omo sabo no mo ja pete kwan no so na 1 month ikura endru en so to pena kwan ni na e pa tutu it is say no ye betina ta brabo we mu a odana ha akosi dabe o mine be boka ai sika se o mfan ya kwan no wa fili ni nyina ya gates nyina kama aka kota o de buso a wo be ya ne papa preko no na kete wa for born light one kota light one bi ta ya fato na kete and di we bi kan do one with kra na today aden
ameti ase
and ya mun gani ta ma preko no enwu te ya so mbe ya ta na ate train
ya das wa danso ma ya chia obi ya wa danso ma wai ofre from pacho odi ni ba bi afrefi
hello
bacho won from am yentie odi ni ba bi afrefi okay papa to me yentie o
odon be tin ti sa ku no almost a super one. Almost a super one. Then one of my I do the account, if you have to go to into. I'm busy with your second piano too. Second piano too. Let them be that.
Okay. Yabeboa se da so a wutie e La Pass nti KD di nyina egu ho ba na o dia kan final point ne ho. Me last call ampacho odi ne ba bi afrefi.
Yo, na me so
Yeah, that's it.
Mo bi dia be kiti. Ata Africa be ma o.
Abe ku me pacho dumo radio ne ma ye wa na feed aye nya wo ha no amani tie na ye den kakra misro bebre.
Yeah. Me throw it here. Morning, I'm here.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Right. For yemfa fridge manisi na anomache sura wajibo. KD the final point Thursday edition ba beto aso free sabria kopum se bebo nonkron. Ensem no de bede na ode eba. Ma hu se production team ni nyina obia aye busy sa ekoba sa na eyemuntia nti moma yemfa yasomfemom. Ma menchia menyonko ene menua kakari na ma men nyankopon ya adoma bra o chamba be yimi hu adi ama na ahu me wai ai ka kire no na awian se ne oye na se na alama fa me kakra nti bra kakari mechia wo echia Accra New Town fo nso enyina nyankopon ya adom no de nkwane chen ya ochina ye beba besomo ye fe me mrante ehene kwaku asante mesemu fo pani ene kwasi boafo afi Razak ono ne tie fidie na chi ema kasiabo enyina fa be fontintan fidie ni so na afi wo hwe fidie ni so e de amaye mi pagya me muyi KD etwaso meko
apomode mapade eno ane hepa plus mixture apomode mapade eno ane hepa plus mixture
Unia, Pavi, and a black smokes Mr. No, malaria dronana. Annie, say nam sa, who be the same wife, you tested positive. I am no says he a malaria morning yina. I'm yina negative. Adia, 1 hour, Hepa plus mixano, and what do you swabba? Cynthia, I was a immune system, a strong debia. Anti Pavi,
a support to immune system, no.
Not plus mox no so, to malaria no good. Malaria symptoms, at a say a tipaye, a fear, one more tour, and 1 numsa. Achakura 4 days, not Pavi, and the plasmox mixer, 1 mono, 2 malaria and asakura. And yes, I diaku doctor. For 0542 778572 and 0542 807907. My dear Grenady Pa Pavi Plasmox and Hepa Plus Nina. A pin for a battle more manufo and Quada when you feel the new camp. Our pharmacist and her bar shop.
FDA aje Jordan Kratweyatu.
Hey, Roger Virginia. She said, "You're waiting and teardrop."
And to say, just who drew why I said your sad one. Bra, but you can go ointment. Na koso hwe se so ma enimi ate mi kire team de yan so beti ato nsem keke na wo de asra wo honam eno ano no
ani se Congo ointment ya ye enimi ate ye de gochi wo mu se kama na no nam no de se de ye nananom de ja ye no a ejina so efri tete enua ni ahanham anwa na ya twe aka bo mu se enyi wo free ekro pompo eni honam ni yare wa nyina ho
Salvation me. But not so for the skin. Miss Yuzubi. It is yes, me home. The mammy your bear more. So what you say? Miss Virginia.
Congo ointment. Edra no nam. FDA aje bedi enkra to ya tum.
Edra no anamnye.
Enti anya atwe ne gina hoi. Ebe yo no a osane pa. Hello madam.
Hey, nana me watch.
Hey, enti atwe wuni. Oh, in fact, why you kesi o? Uhun so aye fe pa.
Ya me every bra would me call thanks to you computer clinic ba ye no. E na ma me hu aye fe na me ye de nyina kosa no.
Hey, send pa yira ye modua. Sintra. Oh, in fact, why you fine? Na enkwada ye wo ma na ntafo yi.
Ai me ma. Set na me bra wa wo ho pa o. Na so ye free thanks to you computer clinic ba ye. Tafo nyina ya memma oh me fiefo mabusuafo go bia yade a ehwa na ekro
unsa ai oh ene wa yade abusuafo ena da me ka kire no atwe na nansa ne ho ayefa wanya ntafo ekura wo mo fefefe saa no wi
nyina ye thanks to you computer ke se kra de fidia software bebre abeka ho yare ya wuduo bebre wo ho so awosa thanks to you computer clinic wan okua no e free so hu kwasa mankese kwantimpon no so pe se wo hia thanks to you computer clinic afre no wa ho so 0545252880 thanks to you computer clinic bra beji ahoden
Midimafo, Pokwase Maira Accra. Midimafo, Pokwase Maira Accra.
Midimafo Heba Clinic aba Accra.
And you won't hear passengers a gumi kaimui. A hana do one aircraft.
Hey, and this Accra and put them at the mo.
And yet the Muampa. The said here, Atlantic International University, America Memu, about Dr. Dujanfi Babasu, honorary degree as a professor in biology in herbal medicine. It is said here, I am more. Oh, listen, minimum wife, your copa war. 1 year, 1 city. You send the 2 months and 8 years canon. Connection and shut down Koye na Esakakra. Say what Pejam Wadiam Bem connection. What about the crow? Stroke so dear. What found small. Chessa, I did you any dear Siano. Yaria Bia Tatia, ever Dr. Tamdaso and so. Diabetes, hepatitis B, prostate, hypertension, malaria. Yaria Bia. Kumasi say, Uago, opposite government school. And then Krahanso, Obepim, our Pokuase, Maira Kwanoso. For a doctor, 0244 774 282.
And that's 0500-727215.
Midimba for Herbal Clinic.
Wudima for Newa. Senamenum Dr. Jiwasu Samaria and Kamatu Ozan.
Semijina ha na mi de jiwase jiwa ada romanti ene mi kunu aye bema enkane ukunu from pa sma mi onu na bese enso ene otunu ba adwuma ma ne mana mo
no so semijina ha mi de jiwase sande be ina mi ti de ni ko mo totu am to debre semija menna ya yiti weje ti da obaya we bulensa
me ne me yire adwa ntimi enwo no ene jiwa ada romanti ya wo miensa yo to so nan ehye yefunu a oba monka me ho nyefa sedama jiwa
ni mapa wa yenti ene nyankopon tetre won pia no won kwaban mu ama sabe wa ya yaresabe kese pa we fro won jiwa homeopathy hospital ya de hudu bi ti say stroke enhwe ya de mutu ase kura blood pressure prostate disorder anase cancer kokuram ya de STI mechire nemu ya de hudu nyina te se baba so chlamydia ene de keka hu nyina ana ya de hudu bia ewodi jiwa etu ase jiwa ya adwuma frequency de tukwasi ada from ewo 0249359797 jiwa wo wija junction top base kwan so ne nkrabata wo mamu afana nyina
jiwa homeopathy hospital
jiwa bema wa ye fresh
Oluman Boogie. Oh yes, someone said here first edition ekoye. Yes, second edition yidie. Oh, abaya the rough anti the register sesia our top radio. So when you're 50 years ekwa, would the unkai say registration no are free. Oluman Boogie season 2 yi. So with the enkuniwa with the life changing money. Sikasi sani pasha bread and the coffee and the achade bebre. The same mobile phones any TV. Oluman Boogie season 2. So when you're 50 years ekwa, and twinkle will nasa cry. Nasadia season 1 a jiba biano. Season 2 yi a baya fanta bruta. Kayo sa Oluman Boogie season 2 jumadi. Yabayin in live our top TV show at the top 103.1 and all our social media platforms. Oluman Boogie season 2 asa ama pomodei yam papa mu abachire asamu amamre ene amanie. So person season 2 yi obe sponsor ana penchiremu bia frɛ 0503 711 344 0503 711 344. Oluman Boogie we am a dance papa. Oluman Boogie asa papa eni
kura wuye winga eda top radio ba ko hwi miensa gbom ba ko akaka yepa top radio ba kore so bring me baby abwa Ghana na Ghana beyo eyi o le frame no ro so bring me baby abwa Ghana na Ghana beyo eyi o le frame no ro mi mangana adeshe mama 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 ye febi akuye ni odo efansumi many. Now many ye yakasara japadea. Yana Intia
for convenience. I told the majority leader that he has a principle called jurikashi. When he's in trouble, he used takashi and somersault it into jurisprudence. So I call it jurikashi. What you just did is jurikashi. What is happening is unfair, it is improper, it lacks principle. All we want to say is that if you insist, because you are the majority, that we don't need any notice, the very things that you said when you were in opposition, they are no more relevant, and that under reset you have set in place a new rule which should be the new president. We are sorry, we cannot be part of it. And to the nominees, with greatest deference to you, we respect you and we are not opposed to your nomination, but the process by me through which the majority is deciding to use is not known to the parliamentary jurisprudence that we all know. So, Chair, thank you very much.
The request was not only limited to the referral of the nomination of 2 ministerial nominees, vetting and consideration by Parliament. It includes the referral of the 3 judges nominees, referral and vetting by the committee. Based on these requests, Parliament was duly recalled to sit from Monday 24th to Friday 28th of August 2026. Honourable members, distinguished guests, accordingly, these referrals were made. And again, the referrals were not limited to that of the 2 ministerial nominees. It extends and operates to include the 3 judges nominees.
With a package, 2 nominees for ministerial office, 3 nominees for the Supreme Court of Ghana. That referral came on the very first day of this house, of this emergency recall. The recall ends tomorrow, Friday. The majority now wants all 5 nominees vetted, reported on, and approved before the House rises. We say no, and we say it with the Constitution and our own standing orders in our hands. We say no because the people of Ghana must participate in the process. We say no because as minority, we are here to fight for the interests of the Ghanaian people. Our stance is not a partisan stand. It is a stand for the people of Ghana. What we would accept, my dear members of the media, on the 2 ministerial nominees, we are ready to engage. The Honorable Ayerega, Member of Parliament for Boko Central, has been nominated for local government, chieftaincy and religious affairs. Dr. Zaneto Ajiman Rawlings, Member of Parliament for Kole Klote, has been nominated for environment, science and technology. Those ministries would need a political appointee to supervise and ensure government business goes on. We are not here to stampede that process. Therefore, we believe that because of their own standing in the House, we can take them today.
We are a deeply religious people, and even though constitutionally we are considered as a secular state. We are deeply religious people. We are Christians, we are Muslims, we are traditionalists, and the different other religious groupings that we have in our country. And I believe that having cathedrals, church buildings, mosques, and other worship centers are great, exciting things that enable the practice of religion. So the idea of having a national cathedral is, in my opinion, a wonderful, exciting idea. I don't think there's anything wrong with having a national cathedral for the Christian community in
agreement. We have already signed agreements with countries such as Switzerland and Sweden on a bilateral exchange of carbon dioxide equivalents. And so I believe that what it is for us that's left to do is to ensure that in the process of trading the carbon credits or the carbon dioxide, we do not end up perhaps mortgaging whatever reserve space that we have as a country for developing on our own. So I think it just comes down to the balance of to what extent do you trade in your carbon dioxide in exchange for finance, because whatever you give away in carbon dioxide, you must add to your national emissions because of the accounting system where globally, if you subtract from one jurisdiction, you have to add to the next.
And it's a blessed Thursday evening. It's a very wonderful Thursday evening, of course. Let me say a very big good evening and welcome to Top Radio 103.1 megahertz. Some 14 minutes past 7 p.m. I was saying, you may say, Sir, what do a video at Top Radio 103.1? Now, while you're ready, say final point, Jumadi. What do you be boom at Dinkomo and you may advent on my concrete Ghana home? And then August Boson minute there to so due new and so 27th of August the year 2026, the blessed year of our Lord. Yen susu bribi pabi famwa ye my Ghana. Ye bompaya ye mobi ema ye my Ghana. Yes rin shira ye shre bi ma ye my Ghana. If we say Ghana no ebe ye ya ejina mi no mi no so. Bakofo entimi nyo. Collectively, ye jina the an effort ebubo mu a ana ebetimi apush your my Ghana kwa ni mu. Wonsum wanyi nipa. Eti adiachi adiesen ye jina anye ya famudi famwa ye man. Na ye man Ghana ebetumpon. Abusiamidi adekusi damwa. Your regular host on this favorite socio-political talk show, Final Point, that comes your way every Monday to Thursday, 7 p.m., 9 p.m. near sorry so. And remember, I'm faster than my production team no. When I boy Juma na watch him, I will Final Point Juma Day so. Nana Jim Berry Mother Sanita, Mr. T, Mr. Kwesi Buafo, or Dikro Kwame Ahen, Father Mache. Na social media no so Foxy Abdul Razak on me no energy and ante. Then you come up e ho dem me person be join here on social media handles no so. Na come on course no wetimi de wadwenkyere ato ho. Sansona and come on course no emfoni any videos I was ye display bia no ho and obetimi nya hwe.
And so we are live on our YouTube channel this evening. Top Radio Ghana, our YouTube. Top Radio Ghana, joining live our home. Top Radio Ghana, our YouTube. Na yentoa so eni din komo. And remember mo ajo amwa kwaba. Na enkomo ne doso. Very soon. Masibu afo ebetena se. Na ensemba ku mienu miensa ya tete afri ho. Na etwe ya bedwafo tena se a. Ya dwendwen o man Ghana ho atoa so. Now some of the key issues are discussing. The President John Dramani Mahama announced a fresh mini reshuffle and draft. Now reassignment ahodo akoko so. Now Shannon so said earlier in August 2026 some notable shifts occurred. Ewo Yura John Dramani Mahama amamwemu. Na mamemo Bobby so entro Ora Kenneth Gilbert Ejay. You know what say Odo ena Air Ministry of Defense. Odo no Mampani Abonidin Ahmed Ibrahim. And so you're shifting on Edinoko Works and Housing and Water Resources. Works and Housing and Water Resources. Majority Leader Mahama Ayariga. And so you're moving on. Or he has been nominated as Minister for Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs. Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs. Now, Dr. Zenato Ajiman Rollins. And so, Minister Designate, nominating for Environment, Science and Technology. Environment, Science and Technology. And what you Mamenka was reshuffling a course will be near Abdul Rashid Pepo has been reassigned from the Minister for Labour and the local Minister for State, Minister of State for Special Initiative. Abdul Rashid Pepo has been reassigned from Minister for Labour and pushing on the local Minister of State for Special Initiatives. Emmanuel Kwajo Ajekum and so has been appointed as Minister for Labour, Employment and Job Creation. Minister for Labour, Employment and Job Creation. Baby ana Abdul Rashid Pepo ewono. They say wono ena omampani aboni dia wo kwa kohwe chiri ewo. Na Ora NS Broja Jemfi has also been moved from Deputy Minister for Defense. Na ye man osuhi. Ye do no acquire Presidential Advisor on National Resilience and Emergency Preparedness. Ye haye. Obi bisa se na portfolio ben no. He has been moved from Deputy Minister for Defense. The man sushi straight to the presidency. Now wakoye Presidential Advisor on National Resilience and Emergency Preparedness. And when a young Satraye Kakra, Omampani, His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama etumia ye. Ewo na mamwe mu. Benyabo trainer ya dimun komona ene eyade appointment committee. Etumi shasiye kwasitena. Now some of the appointees anase nipa omampani abobo mudi ana wa nominate won no. Ashasiye FAC, the appointment committee, ya vetting eguso ekoso. And also, dia yebeshena, and Samba Kubiano, APP or ho, yet me Edison Komo. Senator Rollins was superb this morning. Well, with me, a monitor now, no shade, no. What you say, Ababa Wano, what you day? Now, why you ready? Say a Jumo Mampani, the Ashen, say one share environment, science, and technology. No, so to me, go through vetinona, Bibia, Koso Kama, Edemanuel. Obey to me, a Jumano. All right, so we any ensembia akana enwumre ye jebre na yetumi edimu enkomo.
Kunsune papemu bonfemu man enkuntumpone nkonkonsa bonfanyoma anyhow ne krono bonfemu man pese minkuminya ne otengunu bonfemu man enti asemene use yasumgane yiye anya sape dati chiriba baba bewe enfo winia soso breve pebi Mabwagana, Nagana Beyo, Eyo, Efremi Warao, Susu Brede Penny, Mabwagana, Nagana Beyo, Eyo, Efremi Warao.
All right, AD Bredu say Yebesibina Yashasye etumi edidi enkomo. A higher top radio 103.1. Abusia yebe shasye and 10 terms so na kwasi boafo e wo ha bisa boafo
kedi
emo akwaba
ya nua
bibia
na yobi ade
enche be yobi ade but sabre de anya
ma mi ade no na da na do adwumbo ne nkwa so ma mi ade no
ba je nim say ye ka obi ade a na ba bia ba ni adu be na say ba mi ade
so ma mi ne ba no so ja ba be ma wo radio so a uju di wo
ade si boafo be kuri pa
mo ju adwumbo ne sa
Oman pe na wo de Senegal komo na bade
train no
ye be koso ansa wa sorry o ye hu train na ye sorry
train
Oman pani
if you go be Tanzania
ye be ko Tanzania
next week
ye be ko Tanzania
be ko Tanzania
okay tie ne be ko Senegal next week ne ko
Tanzania Africa na nam ye nko Europe na ka se omo de omo be share so be wi aye da bi na Africa ya
Oman pani reshuffling na mepese yesusu ho kakra ansa na ebedwafo atenase na we anshada nye a major reshuffling bimu kanu bini reshuffling tot reshuffling but whatever that it is there has been some changes ewo omampani amamu emu na Abdul Rashid Pepo has been reassigned from Minister for Labor as Abre Minister of State for Special Initiative. Aden
Upper West for July.
Aden
some cabinet minister Bakupo.
Upper West ho nyina cabinet minister Bakupo.
Cabinet minister so one minister bo free Upper West. Ni asan ya dimotu no ya
dimotu no e de call presidency. And so
omo July pa Upper West for July. And me read the story be online omo July pa say David. Because Upper West no and this in 11/11.
Okay.
11 sitting and this winning nyina.
Okay.
It's your mama 11/11 ah. I'm again saying your role say
minister cabinet minister now ubet in a position so to the presidency. But what they should understand so they say Omampani promised a lean government and that reshuffling way and you know film completely. At least there has been another assignment
and then no people say so elevate you no debate Kenneth no ejuma ba pay no pa elevating the defense ministry.
It may be, sir, Ebia the modern board during Mohammed's first administration.
There be me come with 2.5 years, you know. Well,
well,
and then 10 years. And you know, and the rest of them, I'm penning and I didn't. Would you mean can work here now? Broja and Fidi and dear. I had debate to Krum, but very often you see presidential staffer.
Now, and no portfolio ban, no.
Only I say a rank of a minister. The rank is a minister rank. We are presidential advisor. Your rank is a minister, like a ministerial rank, like
presidential advisor on national resilience and emergency preparedness.
Yes. Nti wani na adum na be ye adwuma ne omo bubu ayi side tax force yi. So no be hwe omo so. In coordination with the Minister of Works and Housing, Ura Ahmed Ibrahim. So I said Garrett fire press conference and I say on be pamprum Accra Academy. On be drink Accra 1.5 meters no. I'm sure these are all part of the
and run that
announcement. The best started September 17th. I'm saying we will Broja Jamfi. Adwuma obey be so obey coordinated with Standogbe emone works and housing minister no that's the understanding I any ate because presidential adviser there you see equivalent to the rank of a minister.
Yes.
From deputy minister to a minister. Sana ya tete but ebi mu say demotion. But in actual fact am for saying better a demotion because without any clear wunche da nyi ba bia wa because works and housing minister on twem say on report am out. Wunye minister in terms of paperwork wunye minister even though per rank no who say minister but on paper no wunye minister. Inti no aye bibi so mampena no nim de o ye de but we be ndey. But say deputy no yes oba bi na ekọ.
Oba na ekọ the deputy.
Oba na ekọ deputy. We free presidency na ekọ deputy.
Oh okay.
Oba na ma chi di ni kura o ye kokọ kakra.
Sir.
I don't know quite deputy for.
Nobody there.
That mean to me was say mama hint.
So we guess it.
So the anya tete so oba na
ekọ. Right.
Oba na ekọ presidency sisi a.
Okay.
Otako TV so kokasa pa.
Oh, and answer be so crabby. Yeah,
a lawyer.
Aye.
That
name is circulating.
Circulating. You know. No.
Dr. Zenator Ajiman Rollins and
vetting no.
Me share no war vetting committee no. I say and Ajuma mo dey share ababa one insano enye de da form.
Sir, Galamsey fight.
Environment, science and technology.
Yes.
Environment no nko akra no. Ajuma kese edaho.
Yes.
Why? Because we have a very serious and major issue. Eda yakon a ye tackle. Seven previous and member do na ejina di move front line eko na obuntimi nko. And this time round a young woman Zenato ebelidi charge abehwe say ye betimi anya environment eye edema ye meaning okun a obegina ni mu no galamsey kun eka ho enemetie no na de wo kan se edin kan kra no se o go through a obesity with ministries any agencies
omo ye adwuma bom
omo eye adwuma bom and say omo ye of concern edify yen environment any galamsey kun no ho after that obe make sure say coordination ebetumi aye adwuma between the agencies any ministries any other institution involved.
EPA, Minerals Commission.
That's right.
Ministry of the Interior.
That's right.
Someone in Abbey, because this is
in areas. After that, she's going to make sure, say, after coordination, probably on Bebobiano, action will follow. Do you believe Zenato Betumia Yejuma with Yabwagana?
Say, you have money free hand in it, dear. I say, Obuhano or Pepano. But yeah, man, a free hand. We all know that troubles are Professor Kwabena from Pobwatin Kaya or control report to credit command man Penia. Yang here, Uliki, and I said report to Uliki, a Budino. Sometimes the
minister say you owe genuine intentions.
Yes,
to solve the problem.
So yeah, frustrate you. You know, me, I hope say. Minim say o genuine obi anim say o one of the best MPs here so ko critical asem si a ogina mu bi enye so what the
action
oriented no de bi ogina mu bi into no need capability ni need obi anim say o very capable or very respected from a very good family papa Jerry John Rollins obi anim how JJ here so what he has acquitted himself very well in public life it in intention the obi anim say clear say obeye but se be man na ye dia no problem no. Some they make a professor from watching. Yes, no intention.
Yeah.
And one issue so no can I the partner say she will secure funding for CSIR.
Yes.
Institution ministers even in fact they let Mutala Crown so not also call CSIR. These are the 3 ministers I'm buy. I'm saying the minister or buyer or this year as I see the need to buy Professor Kwabena from
Pomwati.
Now say when some control machine be say minister ne call run no. Now say machine academ. From matter no more die. Because KD se be ya agency as well innovation be free it should be CSR they should be at the center of our development but neglect you some water research to crop forest innovations but we neglect you in the so na baby be KD me see research and conform no one on na say technology be am dey buy like reduce the cost of feeding black soldier fly. They are training people. They are no bebre where aban say to me bo no me adwuma no. It help me the sort say na adwuma be ko ho no na omo bo CSR dey bia no ka say they should commercialize their activities. But aban no mo no man research na. I don't know between commercializing no. It's the idea me that's what's in our Nagibeko, and I'm very happy say because he has one institution I made at the Makuma. So if we want to develop as a country, KD, CSR should be the center of our development. We should not leave them. Crop research, animal research, forest research. Like those be brave, but yes, you try to carry a sky the more research. Kitty. It I think that should be the focus. And the focus never made the power, but you know that's what we man. And our chance Parliament. So we MP, near nominated minister. Oh, by a more hard time. Oh, yeah, more hard time. So by 11, 12, no more.
Yes.
By 11, so we and these are Mahama Yaraga, Syria MP.
Yes.
She has been in Parliament almost all the time, except one of them say. Papa ba couldn't be Papa from no be true no and sana the night of something the third term or so yes it your mobile no we are more hard time and they acquitted themselves very well mama yari okaka national cathedral them say raise a lot of debate on social media
or say over mobilize
yes
funds
I say a good idea
national cathedral
but poorly executed because of mampany go for ba no oka say amani yen face sika shim or basically be shim be a seed man in assassin no if you know basically dey na may cause a lot of anger towards the project because Ghana is a Christian and I say dominated by Christians 70% and 71% Christians 90% Muslims it come guys from you make me yes it guys of mobilize here but on mampany so guys on project no on any new biom I don't know how or no going to conflict their mampany no because project no mampany say priority more na say mampany call a power east toy say Dr. Nayinika says can idea national kebitim complete what agenda 111
yes, sure.
It any priority more mampany but otimini Christian leaders ni shia so ehun na bia o metumi mobilize fans na mo dey aya fine o man is can him there they can there o man is a Christopher between aya it I think say na stoke a lot of debate about it people say masha national ka fatu baby ni anwen but I think say ye be boa but I was ni vetting na dey surprise me by you
vetting no
and it's a veteran surprise me by
mama ayarega
yes
na wada no tenechi no
aha
ni kuro mampi no
wo kuro mampi no
me fi sunyanchra sunyano west constituency
one wakonta no
and they say mama ayarega ya makonta
yes
hey ya makonta bi no kuro ma de be de pa o aya makonta so de ba be local government
yes
minister
yes a surprising go for
government for so that be ya me omodi bo ani
a surprising go for pa o
but it took me by surprise
yeah I tell you video to so
when we did the baby ada
miss my
nya signal bia
come no so agini din ba
oh yes
also about parliament and in sense man the bro for
kan fu bi obekeka o but then you better they say akonta say asam say kontrofi kokra
oba no we
wa baby o ko ni o mo ko ni hobi
say on senka Roxy so ko de ibi bright cool no be answer the wife na be
right yeah
no di na chi am was
bebre na nim
yeah nim na chi answer na say na ba so na yim no oni no nkwala akura be tiro so
yeah
you know
e dey tema mayor right e just say wo chepo Sunyana West MP Millicent they say Mahama Yariga ediko na muhwe ma ebi nkae ebi aka ye ebran tire wa haye nware
ata video na me ade video me ade me to see atasa video me ade me to see here
but then Mahama Yariga congratulations and me ba Millicent honorable Millicent so congratulations omawari omambo ya mane ye hu ya nte but as say no ababe da bear that omoye couple we can only wish them well na ye besre bienu ba Millicent say on fa we so fa putu omra Sunyana West constituency say
blackmail power
there be na yakunta ye local government minister na ye cheche project e wo local government leveler then tin e was say Sunyana West mudi na yen in fact sabu din komo a na odo safa ni tiwo kaka no watch say number 1 hono project re kase pa no embra Sunyana West why because e hono odi ade ana man kan yie
na hono
odi ade eji Sunyana West for the mimi hu ni say we know
actually power
some them but one thing is I never
nobody never
first time I saw the publication you know obo boss why sign yes sitting here
my memo voice meeting I'm not chairman introduce my memo
Honorable Mrs. Ayariga the spouse formerly known as Honorable Mrs. Ayariga formerly known as Honorable here in our midst beautifully seated behind the nominee, indicative of the fact that behind every successful man stands a woman. Besides every successful man stands a woman. Honourable members, on your behalf and on behalf of the House, I welcome all of them. I have already discharged the nominee. I will then use the opportunity to invite our next nominee in the person of Honourable.
But Mama Yarga, or your fine gentleman.
I tell you, man, that's right. Now here,
or your fine gentleman, and I believe.
Now, not one. Papa.
So for
Duncan Williams.
Yes. May I sure say Abia, a Hona Millicent, Abia or Quas. It might be that Abia Hono Quas. A bit of a sort of crowd share of my warriors, so who knows? But the American Sheminia Barano, Miguswa make a Yamade. No craning Yamini, a Yamade. Say, Benya Bano, what Timia Shemwanya, honorable member. Na me asaba kwa me san bisa me hone se na no muni mo hold that na mudi nkobo that
no shana so na muni andu sha no bia na bisa na
ne was se bebreka ana o kobra se bedwafie ya no go hia no a one ne sha se hye ho a
papa ti oba
oh yes so
did you go to parliament na nje and na vet no ma wie o ma wie vet no ma recommend o ma recommend o and I 3 Supreme Court justices in so no minority ni boycott here but o ma wie o ma wie o ma wie nto ma ntem de ochina abi acha ko abi approve na ja o ma be kopre na no ma ja tum na ja ya approve na ja o ma dumi akoyo mo adwuma nti kedi de course ndem say ye hope say on ma ya go say on dem so betumi ayi wa parliament ache mi hope say oba o ma ya adwuma nsen de papa ba kono ye no Ahmed Ibrahim de wa yehu
de bia da oka
wa yehu
unhu so
because
Ibrahim adwuma no unhu so
last one amampanika say show eto ya a clinic room if you don't have them da hu gu gates no plastic ni mu ayema into honorable amama yare go ba no we should be proactive you fight communal labor and clinicity omo this is ni adwuma the this is my show up and doing now you are getting more money from the common fund than ekufu at the time no but you who do omo dey here omo yenim so mu si chips confund ba ko ba 1 year bia so mu si
so mo na esi
24-hour market no
our economy
and so on tina say omo this is no omo nye coordination ni ye the coordination is not there tina ma be confusion about how no be me bo MP for awunya abaso Oscar Labi wa ya de pa da no ko enche no o ka say o yan this MP but see the this na ye no entwa kwan mu market foforo ho um ye mu bunu kosi foforo wa amfa party wa ngasa me yan this ntimi me this ya ne ma fu a menka wa bona chi say the this yin wa anya de ko enche omo kwa ahifo no ho ko menya sase amosi market foforo na nka dada na the abandoned ni si na ho no mo ye mu market abaya si esa ko si new one so international so honorable Oscar Labi me bona ba so say she has been very bold and very truthful say the DC honorable DC aya de enye no abona chi this what we want enye and I'm sure say me I think say it should be allowed say they make me see someone this in mo into no mo say market no ko bu no si foforo you should be charged for causing financial loss to the state come market foforo so I don't ko bu ko si foforo
asase da ya no munya na
asase be kedi what is wrong ukwanyi o se kwa hifon ke benya asase and you can't tell me say enche munya asase in sim new 25 market so say they ho no ko bu agu into no ba ya ga o ma NDC no they should be coordinating coordinating ye no mo ne nkofon kasa ayade papa na mo ye one ha di bi o mo ye na be ya de bone ama aban no cuz one coordinating ye no ensure man ye a they will say some you see we am mo be bi ntina nti I think say ono aba ye ga me na kwa aba ono ye nso go betimi aye onye why sports minister that why leader of parliament that also person oba abam yes ono ka so person oba abam mu nti why be no wo ye cabinet minister o me ye na adwuma ni ye nti the course of vetting there the course I think is well good now.
All right. Enti yebeko.
And my minka se mi ata na yakụ. Ude train no papa dey.
So what's the train be train fit.
And my minka se bi say World Bank forecasting bi. World Bank country director was Ghana has record fastest economic growth since 2019.
Since 2019.
Ya record but it's not translating to adwuma.
Okay.
Economy na grow ni. Yes America say economy grow nyina ye service sector. Fair trade ne. Ehona. But be adwuma by agri industry na ehona adwuma ni ho no mo. No, see 54 point something percent of Ghanaians are in poverty. We hear go dokoro yen kedi. Nti adwuma ye once na make Bangladesh asem.
Oh yes.
Bangladesh 2025 government export $38 billion.
Entire yeshi.
Yes, entire yeshi.
Any material.
Yes.
Yeah, exporting.
Export on Bangladesh in 2025.
What the target or no export it?
Oh, no, $38 billion. No more export. Mr. Jesse say EP and European teams share nyina.
Do na ho no mo.
Oh no me honey Pakistan money Sri Lanka no me no. And no ho no me no. Originally fake nyina ho no me no.
Omo best start major leagues ya nkrofo pages ya to. So bebre na ho na free.
I am the say omampani ekọ. Yes o china say den okọ Tamale northern region. Okobi factory bia no. Say be fe nipa be 10,000 at a go. North Shore Apparel Ghana Limited can employ up to 10,000 at full capacity. It's being implemented under the 24-hour economy.
I feel no be breaking grounds and answer company no.
Omo factory no.
Okay.
If into kwakwa channel na is a start year juma. I hear it's what funded by the Exim Bank, which is good. And they are buying there.
Yes.
We are Sylvester Mensah, former NHS boss on Odano.
Okay.
These are the things we need because KD me say me ye Omampeni Mahama. Me ye Haruna Dusu. Me ye Mahama Yarga. Me ye Dr. Baumia. Me ye Mustafa Hamid. Me Anthony Kabwa kamena mankranka me ni bewu so awa point adwuma na wokofie na ye nuan ketenkete ye nyina hia about na kai ye foi omo na so cho ya bad ya 30 something years after independence ya the pre-SI abanu ya but still ye to me develop of na adwuma ma hono mo it this one very good but they should do more for the people of the north ye nyina hia the ba hon dem omo man koran kitikiti last lady be a TV3 for interview no we invest you so bank so be kai you lady in interview us the lady was speaking very good us or say we go invest in more second year no so be kai now vacation no asan so we need to do more for our people KD and your money anya dey be ehu we should do more I think say we have very good initiative me this 24-hour call is not different from the 1D 1F
yeah
it's not different just a din here changing no but din here changing no and now somebody number any year na yen call for benya adwuma ye simple
enu no Kwame Pianim ese Ghana emabunu
mun stay
oman mu na yen develop your mind no ma yen pray ho entu kwan konkrofo aman so say ye kopɛ greener pasture ye tena ha ya ye nyina betumi e de ahoɔden ye nimdeɛ aboa ma oman no atimi apagya e na wo sere oman no mpanimfo o charge wo mo say o mo so create avenue Emma Mrantie no entimi
ene ne kan KD ene ne kan so ho se me of father san be ko ene so mo ye follow me na okaka so ase no no so wa she coat da o me hu se mo fa she coat da
all the simple sir
dey be on dem no ase ne jeans no wa bubu
the shirt na wa bubu
only company managed teachers fund no
okay
only the company managed teachers fund no
okay
yeah company one of the bigger on no there Bayport them behind Bayport
and you see an country Ghana mabunu no
but to come KD akwaya wo ko work up your ko too powder good say didn't go work up which go Jeffrey go for $10,000 $5,000 so don't be quite
all because
so too kind because they don't see opportunities here a lot of desperation in Ghana and then you can't blame them I be mu na yan ka say ya broche na yan ko but you to no mo pe baby aye it yan creating human say dan asema na wo kan about Basin Talia kofa EV bikes no how sustainable are those jobs
Obeda di abobra.
No maybe say near apra dia omampani ko bi no show die. Adu bi ne yepe 10,000. We can challenge betimi age say Bangladesh betimi aga say Bangladesh 38 billion. O dey give me 10 billion. Say we try to enter the apra market. See age 10 billion each year export. You betimi aye. And good Nigeria betimi create.
Oh yes.
So when how dey say yemi aniko. This and KD abrafun dey Europe for no san adwuma na o mo mpa biemo. They are shipping to Asia. Ya no money ebetumi aye no. Ya ne ebetumi aye. Ya pam share to come ayi Mark and Spencer mo no mo broche. And remember standard no. They will train people well. Who kwa bank omo factory e crow. No workers ni go no mo pam Sri Lanka mo go. Omo nyemo they are no more than us. They are no intelligent than us. Ntia de nyentumi nye bi. Because o man panic go for start PSR on come na twetwe ma. Ba san ke ku yanim.
Oh yes.
Time where you start here, you feel now, man, forcing Dr. Case at force, you compare $500 million oil power plantation. You're starting here, you're trying to say, you near the not to go to cocoa, Susan, and you because growth in Ebano, cocoa, ni body, say, and the permit me after. It I think say it's good say me of akasa but ofan so on say KD problem ne say aban the initiative ba na politicians agya aboso.
Of course.
O man pani bi masog ba yi. Masog unya ndis na bi unya bi. Other person can yan come here job na supposed to help them. Women's bank be me bon pay say it should not be used say they command NDC for nko
Eba
oh say buy 400 million no. So I'm not some set up scan.
Okay.
Vice President can say before the end of the year na operation Women's Bank no.
Women's Bank na
Eba. But
now obo decentralize no to a level say your local market people be nya.
Me say Women's Bank na eba no. Yemfa Maslock regional office and then find your branches in more. I think say the Women's Bank and Maslock should not exist. One of the market should be collapsed. So the Women's Bank should absorb Maslock. No more use more branches then find your and you scam man. So
okay.
Come Maslock get back a small I didn't come and confirm my I didn't say could be me.
No some necessity.
Oh say abefi say appeal court say omo appeal no senka. So Supreme Court.
Okay.
Against appeal no Supreme Court into no.
But the budget was a one so brief.
Oh abefi so I'm so we be Freddy Dejini konkonte kakranka. You know Women's Bank na ba. These are the things into of Kwame. O kasa o dey nse o bo mampani. O no mampani ya fa Kwame of Kwame obi a or a political on a national Ghana ye nkwa na odwen ho. On money teachers fund no man on come and say on ade kra on any party ntumi ayi no mampani ya obebo na baso. Into on kan chom on chom for say at the Women's Bank ne ba mo fa nye partisan politics we here Ghana ni now your ba na qualify nko a mo fa ma no mo fa nye adwa na mama youth na tena no ba oni ma me ko ni onya bia obekọ how can so be for 10,000 they come for
mame ko to bibia o kan wo ha na me hear what you make out of it or say now that the weather is changing in Europe they will give us free visas to go there while they come and stay here. So you and I, let's do the right thing and be strong. And I think we will maintain this macroeconomic stability and move it forward. Otherwise, in 10 years, I am gone. You and your children are here. Make sure that this place we have called Ghana is made safe and productive for us. Our young women and men stay here to work instead of running away, walking to other countries to add value to our raw materials in countries where nobody wants them. Say no can.
Yeah, no. KD. So no, campaign obey 80 something. Only Kofi Annan ya Juma Minister of Trade 70s in the moon. Into one obi awa.
From where the national yes ano.
And I say abro from to meet from low.
Heat na
ba ho. Me say abisa bro che heat ni kwa dey say enti say ade no. Onso mo do krom no ma tie ho nyina. Omo de ties abubu ho ya isai no. Omo de go nyina ntu na mo say e ho efe pa but heat ni ba omo ntumi. Ha dey say nya fifa ha no nkententi omo we de na fi omo bre pa ntomu nya ho me ba pa say fi ha we de na fine.
Oh yes.
But ni nyina no KD. Ye pen for some more opportunities ni mayen. Opportunities mama ntena so skaba men ko di. Say ye fanye youth development. Ye ma youth need opportunities. The youth can and last me read the article na me nya Dr. Nimoy Thompson, one person I respect a lot. Also so ye be that article be true. No say young guy be commenting on case be true be. No so invite young guy na buy na young guy be presentation man na. So na can the team who are was he show that this Gen Z is normal dream do.
Oh yes.
And we need to give the youth the chance. So Intina offer the kind of one about opportunities ba but they should not block it. KD the make na me answer na me corner say you know me the video there man no the final time
video no ho am fan to order
market the factor so ye nua ba chef chef Abe you know social media Benin
yes
o come market no market ba ku ni okoni antina anti ho no wona
where Benin market
Benin market ni aka na ha them say video no ka say yes ntino o start bi abehu ha Benin market ni
okay
me papa me more donate bia
my eti when you more
there be a market to Benin
market aban na si
market.
This is what markets looks like in Benin Republic. I was was genuinely shocked to see that all their main markets have been renovated to this standard. Like all their main markets. Anyways, let's explore Benin Republic market and see how the prices are like. 2 bell peppers cost 500 CFA, which is 10 Ghana cedis and about 1,200 naira. 5 carrots cost 500 CFA, which is also...
It is on our YouTube channel. Over to me, I faster market aye ka ho asema e wo Benin e fe ye papa when ya mo e ya ban na nkasa market e ye modern market Kaneshi market and I say Makola market and na Krobia say normal market e wo ho no e no ma si ne kama sa
24 ni bi ni 24
Top Radio Ghana e wo YouTube na hwe said your market etie e wo Benin.
They have an upstairs where the upstairs corner is for snacks, and they have different kind of snacks from plantain chips, which is also 500 CFA, like that's 10 cedis for a piece. And then they have a section where they have just meats, proteins, and all of that. I need to give this one to Benin Republic. Your market is very beautiful. What do you guys think about the prices? Let me know in the comment section. Bye.
Wow.
Pepper also costs 500 CFA, which is 10 cedis, about 1,200 naira, and basically that's how much I spent on the ingredients. That's 7 pieces of eggs for 500 CFA, which is 10 cedis, and 3 pieces of plantain, also for 500 CFA, which is also 10 cedis.
No. Yeah, Chef Abi. You know social media.
Yeah. And your way be na or man penny say will be 24 hour economy.
Nice. And just for training to see I'm train now.
It is
Senegal training. Senegal training.
Yeah, Senegal
training.
And so wow.
Senegal training. 10 minutes be do
that. Connecting
intercity. Like every friend some women be a Accra. All that long run I say free be a buri. Never see about Accra until all that one along the route ni na train station no. Train station.
Until with this ubetumi atena abedjuma wa Accra.
Yes.
Now what pon asan for train.
Yes.
Back to
train
you need not to come and rent in Accra.
There intimate ya be a buru na hwere ase and I say kitase na foot train. Wouldn't time be do ho no. No. Senegal. Senegal. Next week Ebeko Tanzania.
Train so emu ye fe papa.
Senegal train no nti no. Ye will be a mpakada ye will be, but it need this level. It need this level. We need to improve. We need to yenya more. Because Ghana ye will say Senegal in terms of the economic power.
Railway ministry no.
Only what they say transport asset. Yes, until we run the pay. And then Omampani Carter saw no.
We should explore and
until I say the Dr. Railway Development Authority, but said in the best who do some year because
I think they are really developing.
I buy him just didn't skabishim. There are private investors on some medium skashima. They can do operate 10-15 years. We are not their mind. Yes, because they skashima. To me, infrastructure development deficit national. So we need to allow the private sector to take part of some of these things. And I say, be any year. It's been Senegal food train station on Nana. And then you don't be out to train on A2 on say, electric na gina ho no easy ntino
bisa pa fo bedase bibia ni hobiem
bibia ni hobiem say Japanese abenti bibia ni hobiem ntino ye pen fo mo nyiro mo ho na
ja mi kro man pi na
si ade wagini din
ja ni sa to bi so na ja Ore ya fancy o.
Next week no.
Probably said there be no week.
Next week there the Tanzania.
Second so there.
The Tanzania beba.
Mahama ya ga on train imagine bofu.
The Tanzania ba.
Okay.
Next week the Tanzania ba.
Tanzania no so a train.
And so a train they are connected to like two major cities. Dodoma to Dar es Salaam. Dodoma your new capital.
Okay.
And so the beba ntino. Yeah, Africa na mo yanko ba.
Yeah, na Africa ya. They hwe ne nkrofo ye.
Yeah, hwe ne ya mame mo mampani abaso. And project no kwaya airport no
terminal
car park in hotels
no
one time can manage
and now you're shortcutting right
shortcutting
okay
or say funding no is by Ghana Civil Aviation and the airport company
okay
in the government of Ghana
and GOG
no
IGF and also
IGF
omokra betimi akopa sika
yes so omo ye financials now which I say within 5 years e betimi say and people are willing to give them money because omo ye efficient Ghana airport company and civil aviation omo ye efficient into am company see your mom but I think it's good. Project a big project
a very big project
and it's been a women on Moncasa use some more resources IGF no more they fund them balance sheet air fund there it need to be commended that's why SO is no more hard be no more work young competent people no more show you say my no akufa na appoint no airport company no o man pani yi obo obi asan ko obi na ko take over me need the man pani see there obo obi asan bra no ko man dey ko share no Mahama case no the woman is working and she allowed people to make money. And she's doing very well because project is a small project. Car park about 2,000 cars in the hotel. Is our also we are fly from now for a plane. I think it's a very good project. I think more about so.
Yeah.
Is
that one for
me? Yeah, can't afford it.
Yeah, Papa. So, and you can home. Better say, Mr. Boafuna. I was saying, me tell me who was here. Father, and Father Bray, Papa, Father Chili Chrome, Father Bayaswa. I was saying, me show me who about Bija 4, Hana me ba. You better sign Atwa and Comoso. I'll be back shortly after this quick commercial break.
Hey, Roger, but you just say you're waiting and said, Drew.
Auntie Mancy, just who drew who I said you was sad one. Bra, Magic Congo ointment. Now, Cososhe, since all my enemy at your Michelin team. The Yan is over Tiatu and Sam Keke. Now, they are strong when I'm and one no.
Honey, so say Congo ointment, ya enemy at here, yet you got you who say, come on. Now, no namnedia, said the Yan and Nanom die and one. A Gina so, a free to take in the end, Yania, Ham one action. A carbon say, and you won't free a crow, pompo, anyone how many are when you now.
I'm a salvation me. When I'm not so sad for Friday, the skin is skinny. Miss Yuzubi, it is yes, you know, the mammy your bear more. So what you say? Miss Vidia
Congo ointment. Edra no nam. FD, I did get young crack to a yatum.
Edra no anam
Oluman Boogie. Oh, yes. Someone said here, first edition Ekoye. Yes. Second edition Yidie. Oh, a buyer the rough anti be register Cecia. Our top radio. So when you're 50 years Ekwa, would the Unkai say registration are free. Oluman Boogie season 2 ye. So with the Enkunimua, with the life changing money. Sikas Sunday Pasha bread and the coffee. And the Achadia Babre. The same mobile phones. Any TV. Oluman Boogie season 2. So when you're 50 years Ekwa, and Trintre will answer cry. Nasadia season 1, a Jiba Biano. Season 2, a Bayer Fanta Bruta. Kayo, Sir Oluman Boogie season 2, Jumadi, you're baying in live. Our top TV show. At the top 103.1. And all our social media platforms. Oluman Boogie season 2. Asa, Ama Pomode, Yam Papamu Abachre, Asamu Amamra, and your money. Self season 2, Uber sponsor, and our Penchemu Bia. Fre 0503 711 344 0503 711 344. Oluman Boogie, we am a dance papa. Oluman Boogie, Asa Papa Eni.
All right, we are back from the commercial break. Higher top radio 103.1. Final point, Jumedie and Enyumre Guso. Ede esumwe na Meko Studio B, Mama Mbebija for Akwaba. Na ya tuaso Edin Komo. Ura Mohammed Al Hassan, a regional communication team member of the NDC, Greater Accra region. Ura Mohammed, good evening.
Evening, boss.
Me va choy pombo ko de.
Bibia dadin.
Large party what is saying? Kakra. And you may fine.
Dadin.
Fantastic. Mami Koma, you see Mohammed Akwaba, or member of the Central Regional Communication Team of the NPP. Na Okogumwa Easter, I hold your constituency. Odi Nekwe. Na Mamema Minya Yusuf Akwaba.
Kedi, Yenia.
Na Mpomiya dear.
Nyamia dum enkwania onde de oda chai. Botom na enshada enkoye but enkwania onde de oda chai. Region so in the regional secretary LED mamu ye press abi concerning still good body issues now. Of course between Afinyo Markin and Sami Jemfino. And I think they have started on a very positive note. You know, the bosses at the regional levels, Mr. Saki, any Techimensa, the general secretary Techimensa. Maybe we'll be on our team and can pay and you know, within Chakessia pa, Mamma, any new pa, Masha Samoye. Yes, so yeah, the small energy, so no a better machine cracker.
Fantastic. Now, party look so a reorganization. Quick one on or more filing for or more nominations any other. Endra dodo na akoye and then so you say ebimo ediobodie akro. What you want to say about the national level omo person omo a deep party no and quick one on it.
Kedi no kwasem so hwe mpenifo a omo yi omo se person mo contest for various positions from chairman to vice chairman to organizer, ko secretary, ko women organizer, ko nasara, ko youth organizer, ko national treasurer, eba national communication director ni na omo mpenifo omo nimde omo mpenifo masom party na che. So we have more over the years. I think say any one of them be an able to aba. Edi amo na metime di party na nemu no. O metime asum party no kwan paso a ebetime di nkunimdie ene nkanko bebre edi etime adi abre MPP. Amanyo ko na ehwe nim say 2028 inshallah. Yankopon be adoma etime win power. Na mbom no sera na mesre esi ahene to ahene for right from constituency, region and nationals. Na yesra mo say yen na nim sese na medical kan obia e party ni bambum na mbom no at this moment no ye hia I can deform betimi SPI the party no in terms of because we don't have the luxury of time. So we say na nyoma esi kwa enya afa na ye ba be call elect and as appointing crofo na it will take time for them to be able to adjust to the system. Ye besere man ko elect any dadaba how do you call it executives via enye trimode ejuma na ba be ejuma and this for na enye omo edi juma omo ye enu anum but omo for ejuma ni agro tinye so ye ko ye candidate o say make sure second ni bi ebe yin no obe obi a obetima abono ho de time tu ne ho esiwo mane time asum party ni ye papa ambre ho anka me bobo edi ni bi ama concerning omo contest no say na be tie for so no will have a fair view in various portfolios.
Alaji, do you have interest in their party reorganization? Maybe what observe bibi kakra omo fa omo kofa forms any omo file said ye omo charge ACT any and be observe bibi kakra pese obetie free hwana ye to aso ni nkomo
me late boss no can say me zi me fi asem
odu fi asem that you are just observing them.
Yes,
you may ya baby are you ready for them?
I ready for them. 2028 done deal
2028 you done deal
and look I for crossing 2024
well the kind woman in power
I done deal.
Wow, I like your confidence here already.
Done deal 2028 done deal
Mate, you see now so personable I can give you a minute.
Okay, if KD some say me wafa can say Hamede. Yes, me bibi say na me pese meti no say they feel say they have already won when you are into a contest with a very complacent opponent, you know, a wow in a way. I'm also to me take advantage of the complacency. In 20 years, we need 1 million. It had never happened before. Yes, we through me they say oh Agbena the BBI penny bit my, but we saw it. The people of the country have it by 2020 and 2024. Much the exit. You know, maybe say they may offer aka. Nembo no say agrone form agrone into the social national chairman position now yeah chair Bache Jaku contest bi honorable John Bodu Paula Foko any Same Crab na say oko vice chairman position nipa ba ko 9 and a contest for that position no hwe Nana Boachi contest Richard Ahiagba contest and Nana Komia is in the contest Alasa Masaudu any na friend chairman Buga and so we be bright Sifi Kumi. This gentleman was contesting for every position and Anabibo contesting Naibi, Bright Sufi, or contesting for youth organizer, or contesting for organizer. He's a first vice chairman, so no, he's contesting. And funny enough, or contesting and the figures, double figures going to mean in the vote. So that's why Mustafa Abdulhamid, that's why contesting, you by Frimpong, contesting Kojo, Bamba, any Sampine. These are the aspirants are more contesting for first vice. So I'm going to do something which is 9. Because I don't know, you three best out of election select to be the first vice, second vice, and third vice position. Organizer so Salam Mustafa, the incumbent youth organizer Neko Daniel Ni Quartet Titus Global, a contesting for the organizer position where he lost to Nanabi this time or Sanso Kobium. So she Ali Mega, former MP for I think the Man West. And also no contest and Yemano Kosi Boja from the voter region is also contested and Kwame Prempeh and also no a candidate from the Ashanti. I think he was the deputy boss for PPA during the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Bawumia era. First secretary Nunsuna, Justin Frimpong Kodia, the current secretary is contesting again. And Dr. Charles Dramina is contesting him. There's Ocean Suana, Eugene Brachienchi, former MP for, I think, Subin, is also contesting. And Sylvester Tete, also former MP for Botiano, English, amount from. Women organizer, so Obatampa, Hawa Kumsin, contesting. And then the current deputy women organizer Hajia Safia Mohammed and mo contest no Nasara and so no Mushe Bamba contest and Awa Mohammed he also contested for Nasara the other time he lost he's contesting again Oshe Razak Tahiru Maiga and also contest and Ali Suraj and so contest youth organizer and also no Abanga Fuseni Yakubu MPP Abanga, the friend Obia Bedidi, I think he's also contesting. Michael Osei Boatin, Fudurona Feni Pope, contesting. Vera Oye is also Labi is contesting. Chris Lloyd, contesting. Sansuna Clement Opoku Jen Fudurona Feni CID. In the last two positions, National Treasure no, and Asawosha more contesting now. Yawa Kweku and Cancer contesting. Collins Niyama is contesting. Alfred Thompson from the Central Region is contesting. Dr. Isaaku Munin Tahiru contesting. Sana Hajia Rakia Saida Ahmed and so on. Last but not the least, positioner Mabel the National Communication Director, Dennis Miracles Abuaje contesting, and the two other contestants in the Matisse Omuninano. Initially, Gordon Asarbidiako and a true support. Miracles in the other contestant which is upon Brignano and so no they didn't file his nomination to know. I say more or less in any Abema then this Miracles on the post which means the election okay now they have a bus on the side. They only have to acclaim him. I think sir he's also going to enjoy what I enjoyed from my electoral area. I mean so me call on the post in my electoral area as the communication director.
All right. Mamina say, Yusuf, that's about the NPP's contest. Now, the President of the Republic, John Dramani Mahama, aye and Satraye Kakra Ewo Namambum, Mamindi Kain Moboso na yenhwe some of the changes are aba na yentuaso NED emu enkomo. Key changes are Obampani aye ebi enie. Yura Ernest Brujejemfi has been removed as Deputy Minister for Defense and reassigned to the presidency as Presidential Advisor on National Resilience and Emergency Preparedness. Now, your previous one, Sanua, Kennedy Gilbert J, has been moved to the Ministry of Defense. Mahama Yariga was nominated and then Okor Vetting, facing the appointment committee, nominated as Minister for Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs. Dr. Zenato Ajiman Rollins, nominated for the Ministry of Environment, Science and Technology. Ahmed Ibrahim has been moved from to the Ministry of Works, Housing and Water Resources. These are a couple of changes. Omampani etumi aje there be more can say a mini reshuffle. But I don't know, maybe strategically we na eba beye the game changer and so ede ama omampani amamu alaji mame shasiye every one chain na yenhwe ensachara kakra omampani aye ene susanso a mo hwese ebetumi aba ewo amamu no ene oman mpuntuo eso
yo medasi mechiama wetiefo no mafefo nyina mechia His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama. Because of President Mahama, on the hindsight of sitting down for 8 years. Now, Ohu Sina and Noma Ghana is equal. When you experience be, I must say Ghana everywhere I had it. That's the reason why the research agenda no. Open tema ye no mano. What are they? He is doing well and he is going to do well. So make sure say who's a minister be or very competent, but every baby or one young more baby. What I didn't say. So this is what President Mahama is doing. He's making sure say or because what some baby for a child. I am now we are a door. oya say normal. So strategically call Minister of Defense. He has been a deputy minister for defense in Mahama's first listing, and he did well according to our records. You understand? And when the late Buama died, now Kofoka say 10 but though Mama or a Christian but a traditionalist. Wow, we cry even all religions. Obiwa. That's how cherish no, how cherish no, and what time you doing in no muscle.
Yes.
What had Nasi? If you could be tradition, be Ghana, if you are 1 year, and son of mine Bibia, that is what President Mahama followed. And
the man of crowd here, which me Udikuna, Afi, and Sana, Afi, what me ado.
Sir, so people were just say on the President Mahama, the dada on yet, not the dada, no. Buama was an integral part of the NDC.
Yes.
And he was doing well, and he was respected across the line.
Yes.
Don't forget that he was a MPP member in when he was in the university before he turned to our side. So it was across board, no bia penasem. And Mutala Muhammad, you know, the way Amana the thing happened, very tragic. So he had to wait for the 1 year as tradition demands, as most religions demand, before he came out with his replacement. And you know, no, what was that? Obi Pontino, defense minister, be so Obi Aujini.
Yes.
Like when President Kufuor was there, he appointed his own brother. And 100 that portfolio, no man, also Oyade. So strategically, no, this is what Mahama is doing, because the economy which was left for us in the year 2024, now a junk. International rating so. What did I say? But kakra. Now everything has been stabilized. But the Sana Moka said, "Is a train, you know." About America, Africa, and Morocco.
Morocco, Natiso.
From Ghana Football Association.
Okay.
And you know, World Cup, African Cup, Makosa, more than 25 years. When you go to Morocco, from hotel to hotel, train. Almost everywhere. And you know, Tanzania for Adedomayan. I hope my father or my president will emulate it, because you know, I'm 72 years.
Oh, okay.
But during our days, no more Akimo down. You had to train back. Okay, fun and me. How much you do? What I say. So what I'm saying is that strategically, you know, the man is resetting Ghana's agenda.
Baby, me pass me jo adventure so ho ye environment, science and technology. A very big space Yura Mutala Muhammad Eja editor ho. Na ye hwese hwan na betimi aso saa adwuma no mu aye. Fi say one big challenge pa ye environment e face ye galamsey and others.
Yes.
Enti ye pe obi a obetimi abeso environment ministry no mu a na ye pe obi a obetimi de ania din aba be hwese obesave and abo protect ye environment. Dr. Zenato Ajiman Rollins.
Perfect choice.
Really?
Whoever knows that woman, or a replica of his father, but who say, you be because of what they need to know, you be on turning bad baby, but a very replica of his father. And where, even when Rollins was alive, saying we are trying, he hated it. Indeed, we are only to be a cockaway. And nobody be able to be trying. What I say, and this now to be they are now going to vet him, but he has.
In fact, or through the vetting in there. Yes.
But I say cop plenary now. Until he is yet to be a minister.
Yes.
So what I want to say is that education wise he has gone far. And I want to say a medical doctor by profession. What I didn't say. So what I want to say is that he's one of the most competent people to handle that woman to handle that position. We said before that people were clamoring and some woman position. But even education, anywhere he went through,
environment
key man.
And you believe she's going to deliver?
He's going to deliver. He's really going to deliver.
And Jalaji, upon all these reshuffling, the changes that we're seeing, what do you expect to say Ghana for Betimianya Egumu at the end of the day?
The bit mania at the end of the day, and say, imagine say in 2018, na President Mahama Okoka Assembly baby. So I go body about Mokam was our first president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Bra Baba president, na Koko, we are told to say they need to go now. No, here I don't say, I saw nationalize it again. That's why he brought on Koko marketing board. But for the last 8 years, so then no more year, Koko marketing has handled everything fairly. But when we started to go, Ghana has a Koko Nukra Beba. Say that Tokashi Koko for good, I'm like Koko Naba.
Yeah.
No more to when we go to Johannesburg, go and see how good I am home. Ghana how batakwa ko Pristia ko Obuasi. I don't know good I am guy. She decided to say about a gold board. Now the game changer. Other than that. And you know, or the gold board buy a coffee as a midget be so mono. Once I change your name in Amai. $3 million I am for some of the money. It means 1 year in about $11 million for my oros. What did be sell? What did I say? So to strategically, President Mama 8 years now, or you know. What those who call no more echo to Yamagan. That is why from young status, says here B minus, Aqua Echo B plus from international rating societies. You understand what I'm saying? So we in the NDC and Ghanaians in general now knows that the rest setting agenda and what Nahama is doing is perfect. So his reshuffling is doing will make sure say no wonder former General Secretary of MPP, Kobere Yabwa. Kobere J
Japan.
Japan. Look at the interview he made. See a car suspend pa ye politics everywhere. Mahama is doing well. And international ratings be every in Ghana. Everything is going on well. That is why Amukura, madam, they call ordinary people. Amukura na you turn 120 CDC in 2022-23. Is it 50, 55, 70? Poultry from my poultry, poultry bag of poultry feed and you turn 800 naira. Is it 395?
Right.
So
now
Mahama strategically, you know, he's doing well, and everything is going on well.
All right.
And you know, baby, I hope this is not the final. Say, there was some days be on ma. Obi a papa no reshuffle. Mahama will not do that. Obi make sure say, baby I say Obi ekwo ho ye no. Or never call baby akwa or trauma ye no. Obi ne firo. So it's a strategic appointments in Hawaii.
All right. Mohammed Alasan mamena say na menko you see Mohammed Enchen on reshuffling na omampani eye. You see so mami.
Kedi. Madasi na menya akonye na mechia top radio 103.1 FM phone na majebre 80 nyimre kan men peswa so Goma East Chairman Francis Mensa FM bibi obia mechia me boss Clement Ofori utie me nyimre ya mechia papa Goma East for from police station call electoral area call national mechia bibia nyimre na Kedi. It is reshuffling, of course. I don't know whether you have made some observation. When you go deep into some of the reasons and some of the aspersions as to why there is an impending turf war that is going within the NDC rank and file.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And I reflect to a reshuffling.
I'm telling you.
Not really, maybe strategically. We know
ministers that are underperforming. We know them in their numbers. Today, we know our data issue has been very poor. Auto data in a very short time. There are so many other sectors of these countries where ministers are quite underperforming. Greater Accra Regional Minister has been shambolic. I just say what has the gender minister done? And then I say, how do you call it? galamsey ekun kwala be 11 or so. Have you seen a release any statement concerning that? This is something that relates to an area. And I was saying, you maybe say Sano. They will say in terms as to how she's going to do certain things. There are so many other ministers that are far underperformed. But how many years? The turf war, the impending war that is happening within NDC, is just about the succession plan after GM.
The succession plan after John Dramani Mahama.
Yes, Yetima Wemuna. After saying NDC for air capture powerful from. Na suddenly nkomodie naba Julius Debra pesoko nkomodie naba Hanu reduce pesoko nkomodie naba yese Jena na pesoko nkomodie naba yese asidin ketia ama ne thank you talk cry your crown. You have to stop here. You have to stop him, right? After say omonso no dey share say wow opeso contest for any position bia no so na so make sure say den we best step down. Menim say what kai san nkomodie na enne say wo hwe omo yeyi omo most of them are key members of the Asidin Ketia fashion of the battle that lies ahead. I almost said they be strategically baby be more sisiano. Say a twice ne epinemo they are going to have some influence that will make Asidin Ketia get a better opportunity of becoming the successor of
Sana ususu Emma reshuffle na ekoso no ananse wo concrete idea wugina so awudidi sankobo.
You see, in your maybe or her. Say Asia. You may not see it directly, but indirectly you see. I'm saying, look at the caliber, the kind of people that are being reassigned and being removed. So I just say, Obi say local government minister and then himself a key ally for how do you call it? Asidin Ketia. Obi say Boja Jemfi has been removed from a deputy defense ministry to say presidential advisor on the minister making presidential advisor on NADMU. Yes, what are the presidential advisor on that? Oh yes, next day emergency and debate
resilience whatever.
Na not mo ejuma mo yan dey. Kedi, not mo ejuma mo ya pa ni dey. Ti say o ti ma dey
presidential advisor on national resilience and emergency preparedness.
Sanyo mani na not mo edi hujuma. They say acting minister of NADMU and to the di fufro. Our office of the president. So what I say, but moving forward from that angle, no. So you say Rashid Pelpo say he has been one of the ministers. They make no impact. So Beshana, Rashid Pelpo and Mahama one. One of us say he maybe don't coach and young quarter say on mobile no more. The same employment ministry one of the man. He was not able to bring anything innovative. What I say, hey, but in this one Upper West for no. Upper West for now 11 out of 11 seats from Upper West. So he is the only minister from Upper West. This idea, there is no way we can wipe them off totally. Into free, baby. I wanted and now share minister of special initiative. I want to say no. There isn't any agency. Bia Obeka said you will be able to have some impact. Into no you they see Upper West. I remember we I started more ties in protesting. Say omo yi na fiwa omo de no. I call for how do you call it Mahama Ayariga say we know the kind of difficult times Afenyo Market has given him in Parliament. He has really have a very, very tough time facing Afenyo Market. And they really know that should he continue, Afenyo Market will always have his way in the way things are happening.
And Afenyo Bishan say Okase Onyusu just a word. And fan describe only non como.
Yes.
I will be a nim. You find so mummy a new pen and more.
Yes.
Now will be beside say, why in a year Federal Market or to say ya then Obeka or say Obeka say or your troublesome guy.
You see, there are some
meaning what trouble on the part.
Yes.
What it you know.
And there are positive troubles that he has given him. So what I say, Federal Market hasn't allowed himself to be like riding on him so easily, sir. And so the NDC knew that no, they had to make some substitution. But some substitution, someone kwatana bencha. I be obvious mo bie who said there be. I say on Timi enter Kintino and ye na 20 and ye moving our local government. Ayariga, he was the former environment minister under Mahama one. Sobekaya.
Yeah.
Now be so trokan. Ya kaita no Ministry of Sports. Alaji mo so trokan. Ya kai. What he did over there. So and yes, sabi a shame crying papa bia and this. And you see, we have waited for over a year say about this kind of changes that has occurred after say omanibu ama a few more.
Oh, mention no what mention Zenato. The position okay. To us.
And it's also a replace how do you call it Mohammed Mutala no money at there. But so back here recently almost 1 year anniversary. What's the deputy NADMO coordinator now? Oka flight no and a friend BB about you said the what's the kind? I say ne at the pre-con and then you kunu alcohol fight and has worsened. I did about the kind of no. I see what they were going to fight for. After saying who crocodile tears, who a sumo teddy bear from some George Mo, a subia now some George Musu, who the another friend says some Okudeta Black Moka, the kind of fight that will be how to call brought upon Galamsey will never be seen before. After that, one of Galamsey issue said, I was seen in this country. They say, I see a China 1 year, and I feel I ever replace your ma. Sabi Sabio, Osha, is it worth it? Say, Jaya, man, no, ma say. And so now, if you say about appointed substantive ministers are now,
you see,
what defense
in
the recruitment of military officers.
You see, but then news just in.
Okay.
Parliament approved Mahama Ayariga and Zenato as ministers. You know say no more call appointment committee name ma one veti or more. Enti na ye hwɛ de mu sɛ parliament ebe so betena se sɛ ɔmo bɛgye atum anaasɛ ɔmo ngye ɔmo ntum ɔmo nya approval and so Mahama Ayariga and Senator Rollins after this is swearing in because wana
ɔmo Jubilee House
akɔgye swearing in enti parliament agye ɔmo atum anwumre ya yɛnto aso
it no sɛ me ka akosi no hwɛ defense ya enim de asi ya tam ɔmo ba recruit of military officers are stampede gidigidi ba ya sabi ebi mu kra fa mu hwere mo nkwa. I have a personal friend a very personal friend in the stampede he was affected and then me know ka say oyare kra ko dey fie ma yema mo promises mo ne na yete on from him promises say wa odisi ewu no they will pick someone from your family to replace mo so mo pra no so mo recover idea more opportunity he and his friends till date o ma ya kwaniabo Ministry of Defense any how do you call it I'm kind of saying defense penifo no hosa ma yakoni about to date those promises that we're giving them no they are yet to be honored, which is quite very very disappointing. You know, for those various persons I know about obi America say fairly quite refreshing news. I know kind of after several clarion call from some persons within the party who feel the Rolling side and the cadres are being sidelined, you know. Yadi Dr. Zanato Rollins ebemu people were seeing said she could have been a better health minister, judging from the fact say ocean a background baby ofi any way and she would have maybe done far better than the Kwabena Minta Akando Honorable Eyo Hono, but she has been given the environment ministry. It's a very very difficult ministry. She's been given, but there are some other people too on the grounds. So at yeti tama omba for us omba be they brought a certain term almost they do begu nsuo mu ma atimi ama nsuo na ni ati they brought a certain term be like that say to make sure that the environment will be improved on that, but we wait to see. Sometimes you can be a quality individual as a person, but if the power that be doesn't allow you to work efficiently, no it's likely say enya dia would be papa biano ebetimi about in some other areas we say even deputy defense, you know, maybe area mu haya Mamo Binima MP na say maybe Yusuf Jaja may be removed from deputy tourism to maybe deputy defense. Say how do you call him? John Dimolo is also likely to move to tourism. Now they will bring in somebody else in agric. Now Nina atisema one from him until say about than substantive no.
All right.
Fairly no, because it is not anything inspiring. These are persons that most of them no yeni momo da. Anya de furo bi on mo de ba ni. Yeni troka nyoma yakoso de da so.
Yusuf Mohammed Medase ebekọ yede mewo enkomomu na amefa aseda adwure bi my abuafo siaka phones me pacho or seven country say honor phones no ebiaba ebusu bebre ewo ho honor play 10 honor X5C honor X6C honor X7D etwato aso akopem honor 600 Pro eye phone papa e wa hoden uyu so eche yie pa sanso na ne camera na se picture quality no ɛwɔ soro paa ne battery no nso ɛho adin a woyusu a ɛkyɛ yie ma wo paa bɔ mmɔden asɛ wobɛyusu ɔna phones no bi ɛfɛ yie na ɛbɛtumi aboa wo ɛne ho accessories nyinaa no siaka phones sɛ bra na bɛfa bi ɛfiri ɔne boɔda fam ɛna ɛyɛ papa nso mo a mopɛ sɛ motɔn bi no wofrɛ siaka baabi a wɔ bia no ɔbɛ supply wo bi wo nsa ka na wo so watumi atɔn anya wo nsa ɔmfa soɔ mebakyɛw numbers wei na wobɛfrɛ siaka phones ɛwɔ so 0240-591-661 0240-591-661 and 0242-487572 0242487572 ɛyɛ numbers a wobɛtumi afrɛ na ne siaka adi nkɔmmɔ Olumambugi season 2 no forms no still akwanya wɔ hɔ sɛ wommɛfa yɛ a also wobɛtumi aba abɛfa 50 years and above 50 years plus ohu aden uji ohu di sɛ yɛde ɛnwom tum na osi apa so sɛ wo sa wobɛtumi asa entertain pa bɔmɔden asɔ bɛba bɛka Olumambugi season 2 no ɛho in fact season 1 no na yɛ very very interesting enti season 2 no mpanimfoɔ asi nkonya a ɛsɛ yɛbɛhyɛ mu kena pa enti dodoɔ no na abɛfa ɔmo forms ɛbɛhyɛ bɛkɔ so na yɛahyɛ dwumadi no ase ɛwɔ top tv so na dwumadi no nyɛ fie hanko yɛbɛ movie ɛde akɔ mmeammea yɛbɛkɔ regions ahodoɔ ɛne ade enti ade a ɛbɛyɛ very interesting nso atiefoɔ ne ahwɛfoɔ nyinaa so ɛntwɛn Olumambugi season 2 no ɛnkyɛ biara no it will hit your screens 50 years plus brana bɛfa form ɛyɛ free form no untua kapre bakra yɛhyɛ dwumadie no ase a evision ɛbɛkɔ so yɛyi wo pia a wonkɔ fie kwa yɛbɛkyɛ wadeɛ ansa na wakɔ na deɛ obɛdi kan ne yɛbɛtɔ so mmienu ne yɛbɛtɔ so mmiɛnsa no akyɛdeɛ akɛseɛ paa ɛna yɛde ɛbɛma wɔn enti bɔmmɔden asɛ ɔdo ho ɛbɛhyɛ mu bi na mo a mopɛ sɛ mo sponsor dwumadie no so on sponsor Olumambugi enu ho da ɛyɛ adeɛ a wobɛnya returns a no adin yie. And so for number way now the management any komo now also become sponsors no 0503 711 344 0503 711 344 number with me a friend na one empenifo edimu enkomo me pass ye beto ankomo so na yenhwe the office of the special prosecutor enra ebedi nkomo say AXA Energy and AXA Power scandal ehun sem esori ye no say wa mention some persons of interest ya ehwehwemu ebetumi ahyase na etumi akoso somewhere 2014-15 eba 2016 obra na ye wo power crisis and energy crisis ewo mayimu oman no ye na dwen se ye to power e de free AXA Energy enchen opania wodi animu ehwe se ohwɛ sɛ dwumadie no betumi akɔsoɔ no ɛfa akyire ɛkɔgye bribe sanse nipa no ɛyɛ American citizen no sanye Ghanaian citizen ti America show interest ɛde ne gyina embra anim Ernest Asante gyina embra anim ɛtwe no akɔpem sɛ yɛsɛyi ɔmatumi secure conviction ya papa no ɛtwɛn sɛ ɔbɛkɔ afiase nsɛmi bɛtɔ mu no ne yɛhwɛ sɛ yɛnso yɛ man Ghana mu yɛn na ne yɛ sɔfa saa power crisis no na se ye sofa na nipa bi mo afa akyire atumi agege ho bribe dia ene na ye hwede state institutions no so ebe dia fa ho ensem ne sorry ye no ade a OSP ene attorney general nyina ma ye hu se including Yoko ma ye hu se in fact time ana hwehwemu kra ekoso ewo US no ade o mo support hwe se ombetumi aboa amasa conviction no o secure and so they were acknowledged ewo judgment no krampo emu and so omonso asomu a omoye hwehwemu na yehwe ba bi ebekwa kosie onto se nra yete se OSP abebubo din se they are persons of interest what shas ye na watumi I investigate you. You see, mama share this segment I say everyone chain.
Kedi madase ne akonya biom na edi kan no metise na me wo fa ka se Ghana he de e won komodie no mu na minim se ndɛ no kokokuafo no yɛma ɔmo 7,000 tina ma Ghana yɛ de na ɛna me bisa o minim sɛ ndɛ teacher for na yɛka sɛ betwa ɔmo license exams mu na yɛtwam ɛna ma Ghana yɛ de na sɛ lights bill na yɛtum by 30% no ɛna ma sɛ bi Ghana yɛ de yɛte ben sɛ ka ha ya ko bisa kontifo ɔmo tu kwan fi akra kɔ kuma sɛ ɔmo ka kyerɛ sɛ ndɛ lorry fare na ntesa last week last week kedi me no wa ye be share wa say ye na di adanse say fair na ye profit no wa be see ha 3 cedi na say kedi wa ka say na say
say na ye 3 cedis 50 pesos
na say
and no more ye the 4 cedis but in fact enra and in there before ye I go back to 3 cedis 50 pesos.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. You know, say sana who experience there.
Oh, sana my
experience bibi sa. Interna me bisa sa. You know, a lot is happening within the country. Now concerning this OSP issue, they be say mu bi bon kompo ehwe de esi emre bi abesen kwana na yahura huye papa kedi. Arewa ye nyina no ye mu bi ye die ne say. Ye nya mre bi wo oman mu ana oman no mu ebetete eseye. Ama dum so ama esum ebeto eman su kebi. Amount for barbering shop dodo na no na omuntimi operate. Saloons na akwakwa ebibio na akwakwa dan se mo ye ne tetede ni bi. Ye de roll on na chichire ana ese betena abonte na enwo. Se 3 hours 4 hours so ansanetimi aye utira ma. Se ye hwe barbering shop, ye hwe tailor for de atade de komo obi na nya de ketwa. A school for your more assignment class konoko ye bra baby obenya printing press kra metima print assignment amount kwa no na akwa bibi wo na kodu baby a wo ye won kwan crash fridge ma na say omo dwetire ehye wo ma we mu de kedi ya kan wa sema ya wo sem na se bi o ye mu bi egusu a ye kai amount for but ehu be hia se be boss we san say san komo ye be di efa dum so ho in some years back kedi ọman no ekọ ahuyehia mu ni ọmumanfo ebre nyina no yesi ye pɛ ho solution ye pɛ ho kwan ye betimi aso ano prekope senti ye wura mampeni at the time and Nelson ye mampeni John Dramani Mahama edi ejuma ehye ni minister nsem
Kwamna Donko then power minister
say omunhwe no muntimi so ano mo no a be hye bo say ekodu sam ebribi na se ontimi so dum so ano a
obe resign apenian pa or resign ye
because wentimi anso ano as at that time na ya we hosem na ede esanso ye ya kra ne se eto bebrebe o mo sanso de beto ye so e ka kire se if you want electricity we have to pay more ye be kasa ma edu bebi kra ye wura John the mine mama ka kire se you dwanfu na anya de obeti obia sana ye pe anusu ni na no penifo a na eba be hwe se ye benya ho solution no omunkofa amanfo mo medi hujuma na nde anyamna mi kan kedi mitie minya lawyer ni minya investigator nia odi enim hwe se ye de ho akade ho generators power plant ebeba manyimu no ese ono wankasa a confess in a court of competent jurisdiction America say oma amount for bribes
$1 million
$1 million
and how much it change
they in the Ghana cedi more almost 12 million Ghana cedis
edia prosecution mu omode ma no eye holy rain
yes insuo a eto aye kronkron sana no omode atudin onua be mani onua ba wotie menimbre ye bra wo se ye nkofa solution bra na enya ahoto no ye ka kire se ye pe kanea ade se etua light ni bi ka ho no kanea no ko ba ye no sana na ebi mu edidi ho ye kai a very common phrase a normal thing in this country was take or pay na ye ju wan ti ase say eye den na yakoko for generator any plant do aba begu mayimu ebi kura na ye hia nembo no yakoko sensan agreement na say plant na nya aba bedu mayimu nko ane de say ye yusu o I was say ye tua plant no husika ana obia ye no ho say sabi Ghana eye wo papa na say o mami company a obeti ma ko kaka say o ko fa generator free baby di aba na generator no we yusu o no o twan wo ka na ya de sabi o obepene ana kedi emre ne nkrabia enne aba ba kire say na amanfo bi ensa hyase na omu di hu faso inti ne sa Ghana fo kra no bu beku hu enwuye hiemu a anya de fom anya de ye omasem se Ghana fo ebeko yeye na yetu ato akese na nyoma bebre ai chire kura no mode levy by FC friend say energy sector levy esla ba ya so mo se yemfe ntua saka no all because na obi agi atom matimi plant aba prices no ene nyoma no na ebi mu etimi anya ahunti ase aye kata hyehye proye kankan at the time of John Mahama 1 kedi anything you move in there you say nyoma bi koso e Bank of Ghana ni gold bond na ye hu de o mo say hey ma ye hu de no because and nanu ni bi dia esi ya ye hu de ye kan no o mo say bibie nsi na mom emre ni ankrabia na ma ye hu say almost 10 years after that period and hu asem ba ya ye hu say sebi BBC esi
omo a OSP say omo ye persons of interest enti omo ba hwehwe mu na hwehwe mu so atimi akoso o my Ghana mu na say prosecution beto aso a ato aso ne yedi kan eye Kwabena Donko former minister of power Francis Walkson Kwesi Jata former technical advisor to the minister of power then Solomon Ajete Sowa former deputy director minister of power then Lendon George Ni Saul Metal director Jacob Group Limited Bafwo Ankuma Brobe employee Jacob Group Limited. These are some of the people in fact it goes on and on.
Na di abubo eni na ya mo so me under John Dramani Mahama 1 ye betima ka se dodo ana no even though say ebi mu enye open e be ka se politically exposed persons people no dodo ana na ye NDC for almost so me that time and then also wo hwe OSP no anankasa mo amase they collaborated with the FBI, right?
Yes.
Ama in the prosecution it my successful abrante na otimi di te adwuma no say na odi kan say half year Ghana the half year US ni na you be convicted in November. You say it is likely so when a sentence of 30 years, right? And the akoko day di say ye bre no na amanfo didi hu ye bre no na amanfo didi hu oman no amanfo nyumegu nyumegu ya metimi nya unemployed graduate association okay. That was the time Ghana for ne etwa adwajo no na sabi o na amanfo di hu fa so kedi senti na ma ende boni bi koso wo gold board na yemu bi kan wasema na people want to rationalize it boni koso say oman ama see the equivalent of $11.7 billion say for kodidwa see the equivalent of $11.7 billion say for kodidwa and na odi dollar equivalent of 10 billion e buy and the IMF report because me say me wofa ka say yama Ghana status no from junk to from I say about B minus and international rating no me wofa boy me say the ojuomodi but me wofa na be san so about be kasisi say IMF ni say ojuomodi omunya international reference body
in 1 minute now this year
tin the American say sabi o the nano na course na yemu bi ehun ntem no they say you starting hun ntem bo Ghana for kokose sa eka 1.7 billion yes say ade aba Ghana sika mo 22 billion yes say dey akwa sika tete mo 22 trillion Ghana cedis sika dada ka see the Women Development Bank amete say offer kwesi boafo edi hu command now ka ba na nkran ka yebie ka nde ba na nka nurse fo ni bi afa mo adwuma afa bi mo teachers fo adwuma but kata sese ni proya yenim se NDC fo taya no eno ane dada de mba be eno ane dada enwoma yenim so mba be nti OSP ye kan ne se ma on buhu ene adwuma ba be no cause ye diga on se NDC fo bonu hu with first issue we onya koko ba se odi court kra si ano
se Supreme Court a kire ni
se ano
ekura no enti obetumi aye na adwuma
and I say with the first initiative
prosecution attorney general betumi
eti no say ana yin na so ye dia dan say attorney general na nolly prosecute attorney general yenim so no na oba ye ne nkrofo a even the court crown APB said there was prima facie case no oh just 30 seconds allow
you see mama brebe
o say me makasa kitwe bi
mama brebe pre
so there be na come pese me mama no si ni
one minute choma akala yo
so mama
masa president Kufuor ni plan ni nuane friend say
o kan
the defense minister
Kufuor
no ye den no ami o so jani
Debbie
no ye den medical officer and no man 8 years in your defense minister o say before me hypocrisy o kasa no na ayi Rollins bano anko ye medical ade na medical environment so eba area say eba bidia say muti I cry we are crying more than the bereaved but the jamfino statement say na say any declare say papa ndine ko wa bona ba ono adi no hono I don't before me before sir
oh
obi before
Debbie alaji
na obi ko say before obi asem obi di uza
interpretation of
before thank you in the very good o ko this one o ko this to say the sabi
but in a local dialect
no me can because before na me can ni na me go ni blood e kura o ni say local dialect before me no na there but me track more down before when blood e before doesn't mean say you spirit no nya no kwa o MPP no tia ye NDC for na you know tia ni and I say purple for tribalism no more ye for tribalism no more ye muvu anya opa east na anya pa west ye na ba ko na no Kufuor da chase no kwa o si mo man to ma mi ti ni ye bibia ma mo ye sa look at the Ashanti region and yes so good anya look at the ministers we are bringing there and you will be the first minister both papa no and the assistant general no me no omonya from Ashanti region how many votes did we get from Ashanti and Ashanti region we need only 7 6 but we have given them that is the party for you guy papa na okojenu onya bibini na require an appointment no say you need papa na this kind of ya china tumu achima oye MPP card bearing member na do man position our talk and no say you need so what are you saying say sa eduma na mo say enye no adentina masa say wo ho na say ofu obi wadum no wia wa oba maintain
Debbie
why did the MPP maintain that power you know
Asante kwaku be kwa
I didn't maintain eduma I didn't buy no MPP for say krono I didn't buy why did they renew the contract what my brother and the mekano bro for mo down to baby whether renegotiated or renew adiawu now renegotiate and
renew no there in literal meaning ewu na wo sign renegotiation no enui but
my brother in law we are criminal when you sign agreement now you are the man abrogate you know so no if a competent court of jurisdiction and so we are thief or before everything you have no it is abrogated I'm telling you all your comfort
so who say senkasa power omo negotiate here by
me say nyenu and I say na konwa and so come we no can say power plants no and agreement no here but they negotiated 3 at 8 years of Nana Kufuor rule sa power plants be be obo negotiate hwe de omo travel ko Kumase no ne tonu bo ne tonu toye no ne board dey see omo relocate ko Kumase adentia mo se enye o ezumu relocate half ko Kumase at the cost of double the Mahama government bought it public knowledge yaka ko mo sky train $2 million awai where's the sky train the whole world no the most expensive hole in the whole world is in Ghana Kasa Cathedral almost $100 million and then I say crocodiles in the Gumu Gary. In the Mama warning, so more Bianco crocodiles have them. Frog better. My women concerned baby say, "Oh, you're preparing. What could that people for?" We see, Palugudam, yeah. Hey, Coco and Cantino, no, in Cantia, but I say because of Mount Bremer, Cantino, Palugudamo. How many? Almost about some millions of dollars. What? More right. Some of the say, yeah. Nipakum, Chachimai. I'll be almost to a back go. Sorry, I tape no. What have you done? If you see a chick Ghana, people have not died like in the era of Nana Kufadu. Mukumom. I was go, yeah, the guy or Nima Haya, he's maimed. So what are you people telling us? Because I'm say gold board, who is on take over from PMMC? And you that rule, no, we want is it not the MPP who brought that gold for oil? No, almost 30 years. 2022, Bank of Ghana boka 60 billion. Messiah, public knowledge is still there. And for Comac and where Bank can there, boka 60 billion. Even 2024, yeah, muto 10 tons of gold, 10 tons. Muboka $40 million. Near to 110 tons of gold. Near boka 1.7 billion. Average, and come on, $4 billion and boka. Muto 10 tons. Muboka 400 million. Near to 100 tons, the boka 1.7, which is which. Would do 1.7 billion. I question for $11 billion. It means Ghana da. If you say Kwame Nkrumah, you say you foreign exchange to the tune of $11 billion. It has happened. So what are you telling us? Say ya bokanya daddy. PMMC abes mo bokanya the man. Hey, you bue. Mo bok a rule na mo ye no. It was not for profit. No part for finance minister Adam dan goka. It was not for profit. And he say I say if it's near daddy no. Ana President Bank of Ghana eboka. So NDC we knew it, so we didn't challenge it. The one because it's below. And last year, 400 million, 2024. The same Bank of Ghana, the same PMCC now. Mobile gold board. No? So what are you talking about? It has never happened. Haircut. There will no haircut today, there will no haircut tomorrow. People died. And MPP industrialists, Obekasa a new one meant in a woo kama mama. I knew how you go, complaining and woo ye. Ma obi in the see. I demonstration by your own appointee, by Okufu's own appointee. That's for my charges.
Let me mention all this. How do you link it to the OSP?
Me, so can it be? I want to debunk all. I'm coming.
Persons of interest.
In the law, when they say, thank you, in law, it's one can say, they are not accused persons.
They are persons of interest.
Persons of interest. So he is now going to look into it. Other than that, and then will come out with whether they are guilty or they are accused people. And remember, laws in America is different laws in Ghana here. Idea criminal criminal because in outside in America say who bibi ti say person diska no when to India see they be charge you ba Ghana ha ti say be person obokron no bi na kron na nya maso e be ma vindicate you say wa anye but in America obeye what did I say so let us not rush see e ka kron no ni ade ye before the be see that nti no munja da muka na ba kronu na kronu nipa kro odi ade no ba na oye MPP appointee omo maka na ebobom di no ebobom di kwa so omo ye workers so de ba na se no kai no kwa mponu esi chinkofo bebre o se o ma gas bi read the full report gas bi na ade o ma o miskanya de sani nyina wam let's wait for the investigation to come now o be ma ba hot fm ma be ska o be buy no guess no more about no mo musika
I top radio
so I am responsible until I say
no problem you to us high top radio
yeah top radio nti no me buy no me share your proper hand manufacturers me share what one man test me so we full report na e some go can be go sere some man almost secretaries no na ma so go mo musika no I don't want more. So let us wait. And this is a kind of tutu or see there are people of persons of interest. So let us wait till the time. Baba na say kwabra don ko okan bi he must be jailed. Public officer bia over be adwuma no. You have to account for everything. Whether you are MPP, you are NDC, you are CPP or what. Me sabi NDC wo power. Let's say the minister be akodu nisika ni ache na me Muhammad Alhassan. I would never do that. Let the case take its course. Yes, ya jelly no. Ya Angelina no.
Ba me kwa homa so e. Na ye tie atifo e wo kan fa ye nkomo yi e ho. 0303 944 864 0303 944 864 0303 944 864. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Me ba cho udi ba bi o kasa free 90 o. Yankwe.
Pacho. That's a NDC report. Yeah, we time comparison because at this party was 2014, 2016 in an era of NDC. And yet, I got. I think over the year, talk with you, I nearly talk with you, but you have been in the era of NDC and happy in the era of NDC. It is a new way of finding out. Opinion wall, you believe, or your papa, or your comparison, only comparison, a best city, I said, not yet. Let's talk about 2014, 2015. Not in the era of Africa, the time Africa really called boss. And I didn't see it. And in 2014, 2015, in an NDC era, so if you open the pancho or your comparison,
all right, but that's it. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Okay, 0303 944 864. 0303 944 864. Which me afraid now. What share your thoughts with us this evening? Ewo enyumri enkomonum. Your lines no hard drink akra, but then let's wrap up here. Yusuf. Yeah, wrap up now.
Yes, wrap up no. They me make here me of say. Briefing no mo de man inaccuracies be brave when briefing na ye the man no. Some be brave ni bi o ka about $60 billion. Now about 60 billion, now about 40 million. I say Nina. Do now no?
I didn't say dollars.
Cedis.
I didn't say $60 billion. Me see cedis.
Okay.
I am a journalist myself, and I've got the documents there. Okay. So in it is $60 billion.
Okay, Alaji.
Dollars.
All right. You Alaji.
Don't misinform.
You Alaji. Being 60 billion cedis or dollars, the embassy materials 60 billion. Now will make reference to no. A Bank of Ghana's total financial year report. We a can about a can about Bank of Ghana total financial report too. About their gold trading activity in the IMF actual report the aba. It's say about Bank of Ghana's total financial year report in Podia. A canning no man on Podia and yadia you see a car at the other na such na. And then Ghana phone in now no
you. And then time for some
yes, and the Ghana phone in 90 as who say and maybe a best sense and a breno. Bear ko se hwan o se den o ka no asem no nana do be hu se ye den o de no hwan for the se na kola na frɛ ka no kasa se ne dwurum sembre be betwe ko no ene yi na di ti enye se obedi bo ne bi wo ye ya bre so e mo ma bre so no moti sa chobo na ma start do good bon ti Ghana for
Alaji yes sorry
ka je bi se isifu eri salifu omuyefu papa no o ye MPP Cadbury member and we be sika say the sika the competent comes of the reason say we sika o krompo apart from one we say obi krompo biom enti no e ka ho isifu salifu fu enti no na ma wi afufufu no ma fu
asa Alaji be that say bɛda tiefoɔ nyinaa ase na bada babadwafoɔ ase mede de kusi da moa nyankopɔn yɛ adoma next week ɛna wobɛteme nka final point dwumadie na mede brɛ wo. It comes your way every Monday to Thursday 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Yes, yeah, next week have a wonderful weekend. Nyankopɔn kan nyina ho yɛbɛsan so ahyia bio makraw.